Welcome back to my channel, everybody. In today's video, I want to share with you what it is that I got in my March Young Living Loyalty Rewards order. Young Living's Loyalty Rewards program, it's like a frequent shoppers program. So when we buy things that we would normally buy from other places, like Target or Whole Foods or wherever, like our conditioner or shampoo or face wash, things like that, you get a bunch of free stuff. And so in this month's order, I actually got mostly free things. And so I'm going to show you that stuff first, and then I'll show you what I purchased. So the first thing I want to show you is the free product promotions that Young Living did this month. So every single month they give us stuff that is very seasonally appropriate. And one of the things is this tea right here, and I absolutely love it. So I know it's March, but it literally just snowed here in Ohio today. This is the Orange Rosehip Black Tea. It is probably my favorite tea that Young Living has ever made, and it's actually one of my all-time favorite teas as well. I absolutely love it, and I need that caffeine boost. So we just had the time change, and I am still not switched over here at all. So it has Assam tea. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but organic Assam, organic Pura, P-U-apostrophe-E-R-H. It also has organic licorice root. It has rose hips, orange peel in here as well. And it is just so tasty. I absolutely love this tea so much. And that was a freebie this month. So the next one, that was a freebie, Luscious Lemon Oil. I actually have it going in my diffuser right now. Oh, it smells so good. It reminds me of spring. It smells a little bit reminiscent of kind of like jelly beans almost, which essential oils, they're from pressed plants. They shouldn't smell like jelly beans, but I think it's the combination of lemon myrtle, which is not lemon. That's like an actual plant. There is lemon in here too, and maybe the ylang ylang, that, I don't know, but it just reminds me of jelly beans. It's just so florally, fruity, and nice. And I love adding this to my hand soap. I love diffusing it. I put it on my dryer balls. It just smells great. So this was another freebie this month, which is perfect for springtime. I also got 10 extra store credit points that I used actually on some of these other free things that I'll show you. And then they also gave a balance cleanser. So this cleanser is perfect for acne prone skin, which I have and my husband has too. Sensitive skin, if you have eczema, rosacea, for preteen and teenage skin, oily skin, it is such a great cleanser. Now, if you're familiar with Young Living's products, the balance cleanser used to be called the Orange Blossom Face Wash. And I absolutely love this. So, and this is literally all my husband really uses for his skincare, and his skin has never been so clear. So I love this. We keep it in the shower. It works great to remove makeup or just as a normal everyday face wash. And so that was a freebie, which was great because he's literally down to the last like squeeze of his. So we didn't need to buy it. It just came free in the box. So other freebies that I got. So I turned in store credit points to get these things for free. So I got a 2-pack of Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is our go-to antioxidant supplement. You take an ounce or 2, which is like a shot glass amount every single day. And it's just a really high antioxidant, high dense nutrition drink. It's a wolfberry puree, wolfberry slurry. So you can see, and I've mixed it up a little bit, but there's like a part of it when you don't mix it up that's really opaque like this. And that is the seeds and the skin and the fruit of the goji berry fruit. And then there's also high antioxidant juices in here like pomegranate and blueberry, cherry, aronia. And so it's just very dense nutrition in a very small amount. So we take it every single day for energy. We take it for immune system support and things like that. So this is our go-to, and one of the main things that I feel kept us healthy when we were in and out of Disney for 3 months. We would take these come in packets also. We would take packets to Disney and have them in the parks, or we would have it at home before we left and went to the parks. But one of the things that kept us healthy, and there is something else that kept us healthy too that I swear by, and I got it for free this month, and that is Thieves Vitality, or just regular Thieves. It's the same oil inside the bottle. Thieves is the thing that put Young Living on the map, in my opinion. This is an essential oil blend of clove, cinnamon, rosemary, eucalyptus, and lemon. And the idea behind Thieves is back in the time of the plague in Europe, so what was that, 1400s, 1500s, there were these guys that were going around and robbing those who had contracted the plague, that had died or were dying. And these robbers, these thieves, were not contracting the plague. So they were caught, they were taken to the king. Turns out these guys were spice merchants, and they were rubbing the inside of their plague masks with things like clove and cinnamon and et cetera, oils that are inside the Thieves blend. So Young Living actually has a lot of products that have the Thieves essential oil in here. It's not just to scent the product. Okay, so it just does a great job of keeping our immune systems going nice and strong. I love to diffuse Thieves. I will take a drop of Thieves Vitality in my mouth before going into public, or I'll put some Thieves on the bottom of my feet. I swear by it. It is one of those oils that I do not like being without, and we were almost without. And so I got one of these for free just by turning in my store credit points that I had accumulated from my loyalty orders. Something else that I got for free that also has the Thieves oil in it is the Thieves Kitchen and Bath Scrub. I love this stuff. This stuff is magic. It's super cheap. What is this, like $14 or something like that? And it looks like a little Parmesan cheese shaker. It's what it would remind you of. And it works so good to get scum off of the inside of your oven, off of burnt on pans and things like that when food has cooked too long on it. For the inside of porcelain sinks, stainless steel sinks, I use it in my toilet. I use it in all the sinks in the house. It just works so well to get soap scum off of things. It is literal magic. I burnt, what was I making? Oh, I was making my sardine burgers that I make. I make these probably once a week or so. And I burnt the patootie off of the bottom. It was bad. And so I was for sure that I was never going to get the burnt on sardines off of the bottom of the pan. And all I did is I put a little bit of water in there. I shook just a couple of shakes of this, let it sit while we were eating dinner. By the time we were done with dinner, which was 20 minutes, half hour later, all of the gunk came off. And actually the pan looked cleaner than before I started. So it's really pretty magical stuff. So if nothing else, use this, replace the toxic stuff, what is like the Comet, the Barkeeper's Friend, all the various different types of powders and things. This is a fantastic replacement. I love it. And again, the Thieves oil is in there, not just to scent the product. It's there for other purposes, and it works incredibly well. All right, something else that also has the Thieves oil in it, in addition to other oils as well. This is a supplement called Inner Defense. I will not be without Inner Defense. This is another one of those products where it is such a great immune system supporting oil blend. Now, this is a capsule. I don't know if you can see the inside of that, but how I actually take this, I cut these open and I apply them to the bottom of my feet. So it has the Thieves oil in here. It also has coconut oil as something to help it synergize, mixed together with all the other essential oils in here, plus as a carrier oil. And then it also has oregano, it has thyme, and it has lemongrass in addition to the Thieves oil. And so this is something else that I also swear by when going out in public, doing all the things, when I'm going to teach in the high school where I teach, when I'm going to my orchestra rehearsals, all the different things. I cut open one of these capsules, squeeze the contents on the bottom of my feet before I put my socks on and my shoes and all of that. Another one of those things that I pair with the Ningxia, with my Thieves oil to help keep me healthy. Go over to my Instagram. It's just Ann.Dunnington over on Instagram. I have a Stop a Cold highlight there, and I talk a little bit more about Inner Defense and how I have used it a couple of times pretty intensely to help when I'm starting to feel that decline this here and just not feeling great, how I use Inner Defense in addition to these other things and Ningxia to help stop the yuckies in its tracks. So anyway, all right, moving on. Few other oils that I got that are also a part of that highlight. I got 4 different herb oils. So I got oregano, I got basil, marjoram, and thyme. And these are all white labeled. They're all vitality oils. So I could stick a toothpick in the basil and swirl it into my pasta dish. You know, it's literally just the pressed marjoram, the pressed basil, the pressed oregano. That's all that is. And so these oils are part of Young Living's raindrop technique that Gary Young created many, many years ago. And I also like to make a raindrop roller. This is very highly controversial, apparently, in the Young Living sphere, but I make it, I swear by it, and call me what you want. I think it works. So I make this blend of various oils that I roll on my spine, again, before going into public. I've done it mostly over the last probably 3 years at this point, but I literally will not be without it. It's part of my highlight on my Instagram, Stop a Cold. Go check that out. I will link directly to that highlight in the comments or the description of this video so you can see it. But these oils, herb oils, are so good for immune system support and flavoring food. So I tend to just keep these in my kitchen also. And when I want to put some oregano in my veggie dishes, I will just do that with a little bit of olive oil, and it works great to flavor my food. So anyway, I got these 4 oils to help make a raindrop roller because I had everything else. I didn't need the whole raindrop kit. So I got all of that for free as well. So those were freebies. Now let's get into the things I actually purchased. And it wasn't even that much stuff. And I got a whole bunch more for free. Seems. So the first thing is Essential Zymes 4. This is a digestive enzyme supplement that both my husband and I swear by. We take this every single day. As we age, our enzyme production in our stomach goes down. And so we, over time, just need a little bit more help to digest our food, to better assimilate the nutrients that are in the food. It's a 2 capsule pack. You take that with your meal. It says your 2 biggest meals of the day. I tend to take it just with dinner. That's when we have more starch and things like that. But it really does help me not feel bloated or icky or tired or over full or anything. I can feel good when I take Essential Zymes 4. My sister and her husband take this as well with their food too. And it's literally just one of those supplements that Young Living does really well with their enzymes. And this one in particular, this is the best enzyme I've ever tried. And I've tried a lot of them. Digestion is a huge thing in our house. And so this was one of those things that I will not allow our household to run out of. Talking about Thieves before, a Thieves mouthwash. This has colloidal silver. It has the Thieves essential oil blend. It has peppermint in here too. So it's very, I'm gonna say spicy and minty also, but it just gets rid of all the yuckiness in your mouth. Really, really helpful for killing germs and things like that are in there. And I just find that it works really well. You can dilute this in half if you want to. You could just dilute it with water if you choose to do that. We tend to not, but you can. And I use that first thing in the morning when I get out of bed. Also was out of Copiba Vanilla Conditioner, so I needed to get another bottle of this. This is the conditioner and the shampoo that my husband and I both use. We didn't need the shampoo this month, so I didn't get any. I will get some next month, and just needed a refill of that, and it smells delicious. It smells literally so, so good. I'm gonna open it up because I love it. It smells amazing. And look how thick it is. Like, it's super, super thick. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna try not to get it everywhere, but it lasts a long time because a little goes a long way. Okay, and then I got a few oils. So the oils that I purchased, I actually got a cedar wood. We just had run out of cedar wood, so I needed to restock this one. This is a really good one to use before bed. It helps with sleep. It also helps with oxygenating the brain, and so moving oxygen around the body. So it's actually good if you're going to a different climate. Really helpful for when barometric pressure changes can affect how your head feels. For me, that's what I tend to use cedar wood for, is during the spring or during the fall when we've got those showers and things that come in through Ohio where the barometric pressure goes and then it's like, oh, I feel it in my head. So I tend to put cedar wood on. And that helps me a lot, in addition to the other things that I do with making sure I'm hydrated, and I use like different homeopathics and things like that. But cedarwood is a good part of that routine for helping my head to bounce back after the barometric pressure drops. And then the last thing, and I'm saving, is it the best for last? I don't know if it's the best. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing, and I know that it is going to be very good for me to do. It's called the Feelings Kit. And if you are a Young Living user, maybe you know. If you know, you know. If you are unfamiliar with this, this is 6 essential oils, one of which is Valor, which is in that raindrop roller that I mentioned before. So that's why I didn't buy a Valor to go along with this, because it's included in here. But so the 6 oils, we have Valor, Harmony, Forgiveness, Present Time, Release, and Inner Child. And it's a 30-day protocol where you do each of these oils and then the Valor again twice a day, morning and night. And it helps you to release stored emotions. And so the last time that I did this was in January of 2019. And 2 weeks into it, it was actually not even 2 weeks, it was 12 days. 12 days into it, I got ragey, angry, like on the verge of collapse. It was intense. And if I had ever questioned up until that point, which I didn't, because I knew essential oils worked, but if essential oils worked for emotions, I was convinced because I had never had an emotional reaction quite like that ever in my life. And so I know that this was helping to pull pent up, buried down feelings out. I'm going to go all the way through the 30 days with using the Feelings Kit. I am in day 2 now, so I haven't really gotten too far into it yet. But I am going all the way through because of the last, 3 years that we as a whole collectively went through, plus other additional things in my personal sphere, my first, family life and just personal life and in general. I just felt like this was the time. This was the time to go through the Feelings Kit again. So here I am. And so check back with me in 10 more days. See if I'm still upright. But anyway, the oils that are in here, they really do smell amazing. I think my favorite is Inner Child. I think it just smells so good. But good high quality essential oils aren't made for their smell. They're made for their constituents and what they do with our bodies. And so this kit, it works and it is intense, and I'm sticking with it for 30 days. I'm committing that to you all. So there we go. So anyway, that was the last thing that I ended up getting this month. But there we have it, my friends, my March 2023 loyalty order plus a bajillion freebies. Most of this stuff was free, which I so appreciate, being able to turn in my points and everything to get all this stuff for free. So if you are a Young Living customer and you are not on loyalty rewards, I highly recommend it to all the people. It isn't about buying a ton of oils. Save your points, get these for free, replace your oils as you need to. It's about getting thieves cleaner, getting non-toxic face wash, lotions, and your supplements that work really well, your laundry soap, dish soap, things like that. Things you would be buying from somewhere else anyway. Get those from Young Living. You get the good essential oils that are in there, like the thieves oil. You can dilute the vast majority of Young Living products because they are so concentrated. So they're gonna last you a really long time. And you're paying yourself back in these store credit points that you can turn in to get things for completely free. So it literally pays you back. I don't know of any person that wouldn't benefit of being on Young Living's loyalty rewards programs, because those freebies come back really quick to you. If you have any questions about the loyalty rewards program, I am happy to answer anything that I can for you. If you're thinking about wanting to try out essential oils for yourself, I have a link in the description bar below. My favorite way of getting started is what's called the Premium Starter Bundle with the Desert Mist Diffuser. That is this guy right here. that I have the luscious lemon oil in, and it smells so good. So it comes with 12 essential oils that are a complete wellness kit for every single household, for everything under the sun, and it does come with that thieves essential oil in it. It also comes with staples like Digize, which is amazing for tummy stuff, lemon and lavender and peppermint, which is great for season changes and for cooling down and for helping to remove sticky residue from things and adapting to stressful situations. I mean, the list, it's literally hundreds and hundreds of uses for this one collection of 12 oils. So I recommend that for everybody. Put that on loyalty rewards like I was talking about with what I was showing you. You'll get a lot of points back to turn in to get things for completely free. It makes a lot of sense. And then in your second month of doing loyalty rewards, you're going to get a second Desert Mist diffuser, which is so, so good. You definitely want to have more than one, because when you start carting your diffuser around the house, you're going to wish you had a second one. So I have one in here just like this. My husband has one in his office. We have one in our bedroom. We have one out in our kitchen as well. So we use our diffusers literally all day long for all the things. All right, friends, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer anything that I can for you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.